HooHooHooRobin.
Michael was all right, huh?
Yeah, he was very cool.
Doing a lot of interviews today, a lot of TV. We had to get him out of here.
Yeah.
Where's JWoww?
She's coming down the hall. I think they're trying to get him on the bestseller list. He's got The View and
Wendy Williams.
Is that what they're trying to do?
Yeah, he did Piers Morgan.
He could definitely talk football with Wendy Williams. Okay.
Oh, I get it.
Looks like she's wearing shoulder pads every day.
Yeah, she's a big
Why
gal.
keep trying? All right. Hey.
Shoulder pads slip down onto her chest. See, because she's got... I should have just stopped.
Why? Why not? That was a good one.
I don't know. I was going to say also, when you were talking about your high school experiences, and he was talking about his, that you could have a movie called The Backside because you're an ass. but I didn't. I didn't think it would get a laugh.
That would have been hurtful. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Morning, JWoww.
It's
guys.
How are
JWoww.
you?
JWoww.
We have to apologize, I hear, right off the bat
people.
for our old producer.
Yes.
Sam.
Hi.
I didn't realize you guys remember that.
JWoww, this is Steve. Hello. Could you please call because we want you for this program. And would you like to be a cam girl on Foundry?
So what happened? Yeah,
Sam interviewed you from our show.
Yes.
We were on vacation or something, and then you told the story that our old producer, he's no longer with us, he bothered you to the point that you either changed your email or your phone number or something.
That's great.
I don't know the full story.
He was just texting me, and I had no idea. I was like, all right, because I was new to it. Everybody was new to it. We were all new to it. And then, 30, 40 text messages later of
no.
asking questions. And I thought it was like, is he like a reporter and he's just saying that he's from Opie and Anthony? Because the stuff he would ask.
What was he saying?
What was he asking?
Just like, I need you on the show. I need you on the show. I got this, that, and a third to talk about. What's going on with this? Are you really going there? Are you doing this? And I'm like, but he claimed to be one of you guys.
Well, see how that worked out.
Yeah.
He's not here anymore.
Wow. So he was just kind of annoying you with questions, and you had to change it. Oh, that's...
No, I never. I just stopped ignoring because I was like, I asked MTV. I was like, can I go on? And they're like, no. Like, what are you doing?
No.
And I was like, uh-oh.
Did he send you any inappropriate texts? That's probably where I would have went wrong.
It was tough getting these guys at first.
Yeah.
Because the show was so hot. But now we've had the situation on. We've had Vinny rules.
Here's the
Yeah.
He's done our show a few times now.
I'm a lobbyist.
His uncle is classic.
Oh, he's
He came in here and
hilarious.
just made us laugh
Oh, my
an
God,
hour
yeah.
straight with his homemade shitty
maniac.
wine. Just
Homemade
horrible homemade shitty wine. He made Brooke Shields drink his shitty wine.
He's sweating in January.
Yeah.
This guy's definitely got a drinking problem. He's great.
Yeah, he is really.
He's a good time. Yeah.
He's definitely a good time.
So you were being bothered by Steve, and you finally ignored him. And did he continue to contact you?
I mean, yes.
It's so
Yes.
classic.
Every once in a while.
You have no idea
Every once in a
how
while.
happy this makes us.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Not because you were bothered, but just because he's
you
getting
were
talked
harassed.
I
about.
just want to know how he got my number.
I don't know.
We don't know.
That's
We don't know how
the
he does.
mystery behind it.
We don't know how.
Wow,
he does
that
what
is
he
odd.
does.
That's why I thought he was a reporter and just saying he was somebody else.
Figured out how to get your number.
Yeah.
Oh, you
You
didn't give
know,
it to him?
No.
It couldn't have been motivation on his part.
No. Yeah.
We never saw that.
I'm watching Jersey Shore, and I like this season a lot.
Thank you.
Is it being portrayed properly?
Yeah.
It
you
is?
know, they really can't make anything up because it is our actions.
Right. A lot
You
of
know?
fights, man. I love the chick
Did you
fighting.
see the mid-season trailer?
No, I don't know if I did.
Oh, watch that one.
Yeah.
Wait, am I behind?
Some
It's
fisticuffs.
no, it's a trailer on MTV. It's to show you what's to come.
Yeah.
It's intense.
Some fists flying.
Yeah, it's like to another level.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe I didn't.
I
no,
mean,
I
not
definitely
like
didn't see this. Then.
roommates, but relationship drama.
Yeah.
Really.
Right.
Do you like guys like that, like in real life, like guys that are kind of aggressive? Because I tend to be like a mellow. I don't like to fight. Do you like guys that like to kick ass in bars?
No.
Not that we're going to go out, but I'm just saying.
Well, that was kind of like my ex. He had like the Napoleon complex.
Oh, really?
So he was always barking. Like five. He
Always
was my height.
barking.
Oh, you're pretty tall.
I'm 5'7".
5'7". Okay.
So
and
he
you're
was
from Long
5'7"?
Island, right?
Yeah.
What town? I was trying to figure it out.
Franklin Square.
Franklin Square.
I just heard that Franklin
South Shore,
Square
yo.
is like the #1 place where people get killed with car accidents.
Really?
On the news this morning.
Hempstead Turnpike.
Hempstead Turnpike.
Hempstead Turnpike is the
nuts.
worst road in almost America at this
Yes,
point.
I can't believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
People try to cross it. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Trying to get the A&S bagels.
Like
4 in the morning.
I get plowed over by a truck.
I'm
terrible.
I'm from Huntington. Ant's from
from
East Northport.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're North Shore guys.
No, Massapequa. Danny lives in Massapequa now.
There you go.
Yes.
But he's a Queens transplant and a queen.
I didn't date a lot of
Queens.
Yeah, I didn't date a lot of girls on the South Shore because you girls were a little tougher.
We're crazy.
Your girls are crazy.
You're insane. My girlfriends are crazier than me.
Really?
Ah.
Yeah, you come across a little tough and crazy on the show.
A little bit, but my girlfriends put me to shame.
Really?
Yeah, I
Bayshore
mellowed
chicks
them
are
out.
nuts.
Yeah.
The Bayshore chicks where they would tease the front of their hair up and spray it. We called it the waterfall.
Yeah.
Because it just looked like, they wanted it to look like they had a lot of hair, but it only looked that way from the front.
And the
So they
side?
turned sideways and they had brushed all their hair forward.
Yeah.
It was hysterical.
It's a front poof.
Front poof. We called it the waterfall. It's just like
It wasn't
cascading.
like Snooki's hair. Like she at
No,
least,
no.
Like,
She has a lot of hair, so she can just do whatever she wants.
Were you
with it.
so jealous of not being dropped in the ball like Snooki was on New Year's Eve?
No, I actually thought.
No.
I actually thought she was really gonna get dropped, so I was nervous for her. I'm
Were
afraid
ya?
of heights, so
I
I'm
thought
thinking
it was
like
just
she's
going to be like, just free fall.
Yeah, I'm like, she's gonna be out in the middle of Times Square getting dropped like 20 flights. I could never. But it was really amusing what they did with her.
Yeah, they kind of put her in a big
Absolutely.
hamster ball and then just lowered her down to the ground. And
She
that
loved
was
it.
were you
2011.
surprised how tough Sammy Sweetheart was?
You know what? I can relate to her a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
Because they fought on the show, and
Yeah.
Sammy Sweetheart looks like she's got a punch,
Oh, when she hit Ronnie,
She hit
I never
Ronnie
saw
good,
that until
and she
everyone else
almost
did.
nailed you too.
No,
You
know,
guys missed each other by like
Yeah.
inches in that one fight.
But the reason why I didn't really want to fight her is because I could relate to her. My ex did a lot of the same things Ronnie did.
Mm-hmm.
And all my girlfriends would tell me, and I wouldn't believe them. This was years ago.
What was he doing?
About it in
Like
my
hooking
book.
up with other girls?
My ex, he was cheating on me. I talk about it in my book. Like, he was cheating on me left and right, lying, different cell phones, different MySpace accounts. It was disgusting.
He was all in.
Oh, yeah. And all my girlfriends told me, and I didn't believe them.
How do you cheat on a JWoww?
With ugly, man, like I wouldn't even care. Like if it was like Pam Anderson, I'd be like, you know what?
At least make
Good
him
for you.
better looking than.
Yeah, good for you. But I mean, like meth-looking addicts, like chicks. And, like I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I was
Yeah.
looking through the book. Actually, there's one thing that really stuck out. It was like the first thing. It was called smushing. And I like what she wrote a lot because it was like about sex the first time with a guy, and she's like, sometimes it's not going to be good. And I kind of like to hear that honesty from a woman.
I bet you do.
Please. Then I know at least I get to fuck a second time, and they're like, oh, it wasn't just a mistake.
No.
He really is lousy.
He really does stink, but at least I get two in.
Tune in for a second time, right?
Yeah, but it's like it was cool to hear that honesty because you usually people talk about sex, they're like it's going to be amazing, but like what do you find can make it awkward when you're first like banging somebody?
Everything can make it awkward.
No booze.
Yeah, I mean,
If you're not at least a little buzzed.
Yeah, it's
Right.
gonna have a little boost.
Yeah,
especially
you
for
got to
the first
loosen up
time,
a little
man.
bit. Yeah.
it's just.
But not too much. There's a big fall off.
Right.
It's like a graph. It's like, oh, it's really good. You drink a little more, better. Whoa, we had too much to drink.
Yeah.
Oh, that
There's a
graph
fine
really
line
drops
for the first
off.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she's like it could be wrong or whatever, but then she's like especially if he can't get it up. Has that happened to you?
No, not particular, but my girlfriends, 2 of them, that's what I write about, had those type of situations.
Oh, jeez.
You know, and it's not even that. It's like you go out, you have a great time at the club, and you want to hook up after. But, you know, guys have a performance issue when they're, 14 drinks in.
Yeah, I've had those. You know, it's humiliating. You have to make up an excuse like, I took Dramamine because I flew today.
Dramamine.
Yeah. You know what kills my dick is antihistamines. When
I
would take-
forgot we're
Really?
allowed to swear on that.
Yeah.
That'll be a good
do whatever
time.
you want, man.
Yeah, but I can't.
Try spraying it in your nose.
That's probably why I was forcing those little pills in. So you've never had a guy have that happen? What have you had awkward in bed? Because I've had some horrendous sexual experiences.
Oh,
some were my
we've
fault,
heard.
some were the other person's fault. What have you had happen that you found to be uncomfortable? Like, what do guys do wrong?
A lot of things. I don't even know how to, I mean, I don't want to air anybody out, but.
You don't have to say names, no.
Just like, it's. You think they look better with clothes on?
Clothes
And
come
once
off.
they
And then
come,
it's
it's just
bad
like.
news.
Yeah, it's disappointing, right?
It's like, yeah, it's like.
You go out with a lot of guys that work out a lot, or is that just bullshit for the show?
Oh, that's what I love, and that was
but
not my ex.
So when they
Really?
take their clothes off, they just look out of proportion.
No, I mean,
No, like a belly.
It's,
And
yeah.
out of shape.
because when you wear, loose shirts or you have big arms, you really can't tell what the belly looks like.
Oh, jeez.
And, that, or they have,
We're all sucking in our bellies as you say that.
or you just, performance issues, or they're nervous, and then they make you nervous, and then, or they make weird noises. That was a big thing.
What's a weird noise?
I don't know.
Hamana.
Just yeah, like they bring shit back from like their childhood. I don't know, like that they have like mommy issues. I don't get it.
Like baby noises?
I don't know. Yeah, just things
shit.
like that.
That's crazy.
I'm sure if they saw you naked, though, there's going to be some noises coming
Really,
out. Like,
just like
I tend to make Stooges noises while I'm going down on a woman. Like if I like it, I'm like,
Stuff like that.
yeah. But that's why I would be very self-conscious getting naked in front of, because I'm in very mediocre shape. I look like two people melded together. Like from the waist down, I'm okay. Like I have decent calves. Not that you want to see them, but maybe sometime.
You're a conjoined twin.
Yeah, from the waist up, I'm like something really went
but
wrong.
JWoww, he has no hair though, which is show.
My arm, I literally have. I'm very wispily.
He's not. He doesn't shave. That's how.
It's just kind of
it's
girlish
very
and
smooth.
feminine.
Just touch it.
It's very-
feel how.
That's good.
Feel how.
That old gag.
Sorry, we haven't done that.
Yeah,
in a
no.
while. Sorry,
That just
I
makes
noticed
me
that
happy.
we're assholes.
I noticed you as a younger guy when I was like, in my 20s and shit. Then there'd be maybe performance anxiety and shit like that. Like you'd put so much thought into what you're doing. You're just like,
I feel like
now
at
it's
that age you just want to screw everything. No.
yeah, but you put a lot more mentally into it. Like, oh god, like you're just happy to be getting laid and shit, and you're like, yeah,
then with 30,
but like your
care less.
thoughts are kind of like, oh god, I gotta be good. Oh, I gotta do this. I gotta do. Am I doing this right? But then as you get a little older, it's just like fuck it.
Less
fucking.
less
I have
pressure.
nobody I'm impressed.
Yeah, fuck
But
it.
less pressure when
Screw
you're
it.
younger, because you could go 7 to 10 times a night.
If
Get
you're
a
with
little
the right
older,
girl,
you're like,
you still
fuck,
can. You're with the right girl. You
Gotta make sure there's a good one,
it's like
because I'm
gotta
not
be-
sure how many I got in me.
No, I
tonight.
can't. I never could do 7
You
to
were
10.
never. You were
No.
never 7 to 10.
No, I was just one.
over like a whole 24 hours of just staying awake. and
No,
shit. Really?
no, never.
He
No.
reacts like a stooge too.
Yeah.
How many? What's your record? How many times in one night?
I'd say at least 3.
3.
Yeah, 3 is
3.
Yeah.
It gets kind of played out after that. It's
After a
like,
while,
what
then
else can you do?
wake up chafed and hurting.
Yeah,
Like everything
yeah.
hurts.
Yeah,
You're just like, ow.
I'm more confident as I'm
Spitting
older
dust.
because you can talk and you can use smoke and mirrors to kind of get around what will be an average performance. Like I figure a little spanking, like all that type of stuff, which just
Lights
kind of.
completely off, pitch black.
No,
No?
because I'm no. I'll just wear a shirt. I'll be like, yeah, I fuck rugged, and I'll turn you over. But no, I don't. No, I don't like it pitch black. I'm very visual.
And visual, yeah, it's got to be visual.
I have
You
to
gotta be
see
able
the
to
person
see.
I'm having
Yeah,
sex with.
yeah.
They may feel differently, but I prefer to see them.
He gives her welding goggles,
yeah, exactly. Just put these on.
turns the lights on.
Those things they give you in first class to sleep.
Hey, back to Jersey Shore, because like I said, I am watching, and that one episode, man, where you had to go back to your house.
Oh yeah,
Holy shit!
break production.
She broke up with her boyfriend during the filming of the show, and he basically said, "Come and get your dogs," right?
Yes.
And she had to break into her own. Well, no, you didn't have to break into your house. You had keys, but then she had to go through the house, and he took everything and left the dogs. It was intense.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
that was something I never expected from him.
Yeah.
But my
Damn.
dogs. He did the old switch. He told my girlfriend that my dad would take care of him. He told my dad my girlfriend would take care of the dogs.
Right.
3 days later, I had no answer, so I
Yeah.
had to go up and get them.
And then she's in her own house, changing the locks and seeing what he stole, and he stole the bed and all sorts of.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to say about that.
No,
Moved
I
out
mean,
overnight.
you know,
One
but
of those just.
He and he made statements like it wasn't true, but I like to go on the record. Like I did file a police report, and he returned my things to the police station. So how is it not true? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense what he's trying to say. It's like the watch and the hard drive he did return months later, both damaged. Never got the pictures out of it. And,
he damaged the hard drive.
damaged the motherboard of it, and I lost everything. But it's not valuable. It's priceless to me, but in
Of
the
course,
court, it's not
of course.
valuable.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
the watch, there's about a little over $1,500 in damage because it was about a $22,000 watch.
Wow.
And he said that, oh, my sister took it. Like,
And why
come
did he take the bed?
We bought it jointly, and he made a comment the day that I left, and a producer did hear him. He goes, "I can't wait to fuck another girl in your bed."
Oh.
So I was like, all right, peace. I couldn't wait to get out of there, and that's when I went to go filming.
Right.
And I think that's what he was trying to, make a statement about. And I don't want the bed. I don't want any,
Was he jealous, you think? Because, like, they're showing you with other guys, even if you're just hanging out. That's gotta be, I watched that, I was like, that's gotta be really hard if you're a boyfriend to see.
No.
Or to know.
You know what? Because I am dating someone now, it's all about security with yourself. And, he, from the beginning, the show brought out the worst in him, the insecurities, you know what I mean? Like, he wrapped his life around me, quit his job, he didn't have a car, he lived in my house, I paid for everything, so his life was embedded in me. And he could control that, but he couldn't control me filming. And that's the thing. He couldn't be by my side 24/7.
Did he encourage you to go for that audition or for the read or whatever they had to do?
I tried out 2 years before I met him. He tries to say that he created, my name, JWoww, I've had since I was 22. I met him 2 weeks before leaving for the show the first time. You can see my anniversary on the show because it's July 25th. I went on the show last year, August 3rd.
Wow.
So I was with him for a week. I was with him 2 weeks before I hooked up with Paulie.
Wow.
Oh,
so he
shit.
makes out so drama. Everyone knows when you first meet someone and you're not that close with them.
Yeah, shit's
that
gonna happen.
And I hooked up with Paulie.
Right.
Big deal. He harped on that for a year later. That's what kind of pushed
Did you
me
have
away.
sex with Paulie?
No, I kissed him.
Oh, see, that's the thing. That's where you should empower yourself as a man. I would have, as your boyfriend, asked you to tell me every dirty detail, and I would have just made it. I would have made it hot. No, I would have enjoyed it. I'm a couple.
It would have
been hot,
being
though.
serious.
Yeah, it's like, tell me, did he fuck you good? And I would have been. But that's how you take somebody else's sex history, and you don't get threatened by it. You enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I stayed with him after.
What were you doing right before Jersey Shore came calling?
Couple things. I had my graphic design business.
Because you made money, obviously. You were able to buy a house, and that wasn't Jersey Shore money that bought that house.
No, I was quite successful right before I did promotions for nightclubs. I had a graphic design business, and I ran a members-only cigar lounge in Long Island. So I had 3 jobs. Well, 7 if you count 4 clubs.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What
Busy.
clubs?
Origins. I would hook up Glow with... Origins is closed now. That's on Route 110. That's where I actually tried out for the show.
Right. Oh, no kidding.
They did the casting there for Paris Hilton, my new BFF.
Yeah.
My gay best friend wanted to be on it, so I tried out with them.
What do you do? You just walk in and start and just talk on camera? They ask you your story, your name, and how did the audition work?
Originally, they came in for Paris Hilton. My friend was nervous, so I tried out with them. And then a couple weeks later, they're like, yeah, you're cool for Paris, but we got this Guido show if you're interested. It's like, all right. So I retried out, and 2 years later, it was Jersey Shore.
Damn.
On camera, all that, 16 interviews. And then, I just... I wanted to get better graphic design work. I wanted to get better promotions. I never thought it would be like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's a massive hit, obviously. And
Yeah.
are you traveling like the rest of the guys every weekend to
For
clubs and all that?
appearances. I try to take a back, I put them kind of on hold. I really want to devote myself to the book and to my
Which we haven't even
tanning
talked
line
about.
and things like that.
Tanning line, yes.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Australian Gold, JWoww Black Bronzer. I'm coming out with a new product in a month. But in tanning beds, out of tanning beds, spray tans, oils.
Do you get do you take it personally when a lot of the critics are like, oh boy, these dolts?
No.
And,
You know what, though? I like to prove them wrong. And because they only get to see one side, obviously, having a good time on the shore and drinking and hooking up, they don't get to see the other side.
Yeah, how's that working out for you?
I prove them wrong.
Oh, okay.
So, I'll prove them wrong if I get on the bestsellers list. I'll prove them wrong when I break records. We broke MTV records, things like that.
Yeah, that was huge.
You don't seem as tough in person.
No, I'm very down to earth.
On the show, you're like a tough Long Island broad that's ready to crack some heads if you have to.
Yeah,
And
I'm always like that.
There's
but
more of a sweetness to you in the studio here. No, I'm just, because I watch the show a lot.
I'm very chill.
Yeah.
How much drinking goes on during filming?
I'd say we go out 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the most stuff culled from those times where you're drinking?
They don't show. We're filmed 24/7.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of nothing.
Do you get a little more rambunctious when you're drinking? A little tougher, a little more
Yeah, the
little more
Irish side comes
sassy.
out of me.
Yeah, okay.
My dad's
So
side.
that's probably what it is. Like,
sure.
that's why you come off like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom's Spanish, my dad's Irish, so I'm just like a
Oh, wow.
psychotic drunk.
That's
Yeah.
that's a combination.
Easiest way to put it.
Psychotic drunk.
That's a combination for crazy, man, right
Yeah.
there.
See, I'm pitching myself for Jersey Shore. Maybe you could, like, I want to be like the guy that kind of moves in and kind of keeps the kids from doing anything crazy. Like, if you're out drinking, I count your drinks and come on now, time to go home.
Oh, that would be great. What a great addition you'd make,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
you know, I figured just to keep everybody in line.
The new Mr. Roper. Just spoiling
You're just a
everyone's fun.
creepy friend who's always
Right.
in the hamper. Like, what are you doing? That's my underpants. I'm just
Did you really pee upstairs at that club? Behind the bar?
Oh, my God.
You've probably been asked this a million times, but
did.
I did.
You know what would really, the only regret I have is because when I have kids in 20 years from now, Jersey
fuck
Shore is older.
They'll be
and
fine with it.
you know, they're going to be like, oh, I want to go out. I want to go to the club. And I'm going to tell them, no, you got to stay in there. They'll be like, well, Mom, you pissed behind a bar. Like, what's your problem?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be hell against me forever.
Yeah, there's
But I look
probably
at
a
it
few
like this.
things.
Like, you guys, you've probably been to parties and stuff where you end up peeing in the corner. I've seen
yeah,
it's
I don't
easier for
care.
guys.
shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah, but
A lot
like,
easier for
She
guys.
ducked behind the bar. It was a closed-off section, and she dropped.
It
Well,
had to be
you
done
gotta
go.
downstairs, and you know, girls' bathroom lines. I could see downstairs. There was like
It's
200
insane.
girls waiting in line, and then we had to get through the crowd. And you don't understand, like taking camera crews, and then us and security, and
Take forever.
It would take 15, 20 minutes
Yeah.
at least just to get downstairs.
Fuck that, piss behind the bar.
Yeah,
I really enjoy this. I'm looking through this book, and you have some really good sex tips. Talk dirty. She's a trooper. JWoww is a fucking trooper, man.
You like that, Jimmy?
Yeah. Are you a good dirty talker?
yeah. You know, I mean, you got to be in the moment, and you got to be attracted to the person. I'll do anything if I'm attracted to them. That's why I know. That's why my ex says we never had sex because I want to go near him because I was never attracted to him.
What didn't you like about him? Physically, or was his attitude just annoying
Well,
and turned you off?
The thing with him is I like guys 6'3", bodybuilders, and I kept getting cheated on and lied to. So my friends are like, you got to find a normal looking guy, just a regular guy. So I started dating him. But from day one, I was never attracted to him.
Wow.
And then you add fighting, and then you add the daily things that we would do. And, you know,
Was he
obviously
good
the
in
whole-
bed?
No.
Oh,
So he's
wow.
trying to say like, oh, I would. He went on like a radio tour. He's like, oh, you know, she would just lay there. Like, yeah, I just lay there because I wanted nothing to do with you. The one time a month I would actually give in.
so he went,
Holy shit.
Yeah,
That's
like I even
fucking
slept in
bad.
different rooms with him. Like I wouldn't go. Oh.
So why'd you stay in the relationship? I know we have to wrap up. I'm sorry. Well, last question.
he-
Why'd you stay in the relationship then?
He would just, you know, he held a lot of things over me. Like obviously what he's doing now, threatening pictures and things like that, and saying you would leave my dogs to run away if I'm filming.
So
Wow.
Let out the back door and just let them go.
he had control over you, unfortunately.
Yeah. I had to talk about it in the book though, so
Yeah.
I air it out.
I like this a lot. This is very sexy, and she's very sexy and smells great. And I never read books when they come in. Not that The Blind Side is not a good book. I'm sure it's a great book, but I think that's the one. I'm going to be reading JWoww's book.
We're promoting a lot of books today,
Yeah, no,
JWoww.
Michael Orr is great,
But I think
but
we're going to
this
have to
book I
read yours
really wanna
first.
read.
The rules according to JWoww. That's it, I guess.
Thank you guys. You guys are fun.
Right on.
Thanks.
Thanks to JWoww. And we'll quick break and we'll finish up.